serine, a simple, cheap amino acid, and definitely not something I'd take all the time, but serine helps form what's called phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine calms the membrane, the outer membrane of a cell. So it essentially calms its reaction to the immune system. And this isn't about getting sick, this is about your recovery from a workout. So a little bit of serine, a little bit like 1 to 2 grams of serine can help lower the inflammation that's associated with hard workouts, but more so associated with higher allostatic load. Got in a fight with your spouse? Someone kicked your dog? Someone backed into your Astrovan? Well, then you've got a little bit of serine on hand to reduce the load on the body. Now, it's also a donator of carbon for glutathione, which means that when it comes to natural binding and detoxification pathways, serine is required. It's required to donate these carbon groups that allow glutathione peroxidase to go through its actual cycle of its reduced form back to its normal form, to go through the cycle of binding toxins, phase 2 detoxification in the liver, and then rinse and repeat. Without serine, this cycle can't complete. So you have lower recovery, you have poor levels of inflammation, and you might just have a higher toxin load. So when do you take serine? If your load is higher allostatic stress load, higher training volume, add it in. Next is the combination of collagen and whey. Collagen is great, whey is great. But in 2026, I'm combining them. And it's because we're seeing a lot more literature suggesting that when you are breaking down muscle tissue, you are also breaking down connective tissue. So what this simply means is that we don't just have muscle protein synthesis after a workout, we have connective tissue protein synthesis, and collagen helps support that. And we see this in the data. There's also evidence that shows that combining collagen and whey actually allows whey to do its job appropriately and allows collagen to do its job appropriately. So the combination post-workout is now becoming almost considered a must-have. I've even combined the ones that I use in a particular jug. That way I have my post-workout contribution. I have my post-workout shake that's already pre-mixed in a tub for me. If you ever have trouble trying to find what supplements are best and which ones have higher rankings, which ones are cleaner, which ones have third-party testing, I put a link down below for an app called Supco. It's an entirely free app. I've done a lot of work with them. I'm on their expert advisory board. So they make it so that you can search for supplements and learn about them. Like, what's their trust score, which is a independent scoring that Supco does based on like third-party testing, based on heavy metal levels, all kinds of things, also clinicals. So you're just vetting out the best products for you. So it's an easy, intuitive app. So I put the link for them down below. It's sup.co/Thomas, but they also have this interesting thing that's called Sup IQ. Sup IQ is like your personal concierge for looking at supplements.